Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody is well. We've got a slightly different camera angle today. Monitors are all different. Well, after yesterday's full 4-hour race at Spa, I'm a little bit kippered, folks, and I honestly can say if anybody is feeling 100% tip-top after yesterday's race, then you're a far better man than I. I am absolutely scooped. I am feeling so pooped. I wasn't this morning. I wasn't last night. I was feeling absolutely fine. And then today, as the days wore on, I know it's been hot and humid here, but I've been trundling along doing all sorts of stuff. So, as I stand, as everyone can hear me, have we got sound and audio? Let me just make sure we've got game audio. What I haven't got is wheel turned on. That would help tremendously, wouldn't it? Hopefully people can hear me. Good evening, Azza. Welcome. Everything has been sort of a different place today. We have new monitor mounts, new pedal mounts, and I haven't got the casters, the wheels on the bottom of the bottom of the screens yet. On the bottom of the rig, I haven't got them fitted. It's been one hell of a day getting those done. Hopefully there's audio. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's just get this wheel fired up. There, I can hear the game. That's good. And hopefully you're seeing some good signs of a car going around the ring. I've got lighting in a different place, and I don't know if I like it. It's down low rather than up high. And I'll probably seem a little bit brighter, and you can see shadows on my face, which is a bit weird. But we'll fix that. That'll get sorted over the next couple of days. We're on holiday today. We've got a holiday weekend, so no work. Today, though, is time trial day, and I know Azza is already majorly successful at this one. I know there's been oh, look at that, worn oil. That's after a 4-hour race. Just imagine what that's going to be like after 24 hours. We best go and change that oil. Oh, man, I'm pooped. I can't believe how tired I am. Oh, but it's good fun. I mean, that 4 hours yesterday, the first 2 hours were okay, but I was so slow. The next half hour was me talking to myself, trying to get myself buoyed up. I'd had those 2 incidents where the wheel quit, and the wheel's got a right shimmer on it at the minute. It's just buzzing and vibrating. That's really weird. So the next half hour was a deep seeking, what the hell am I doing wrong? And the last hour and a half was a chase down. And in that last hour, I managed to chase 1 minute and 30 seconds out of the car in front. And I was really quite impressed with that little drive. And there was only 2 or 3 things I did differently to try and get that lap time. I changed to second gear coming out of turn 1. I changed to second gear coming out of the final corner. And I stayed in 6th gear going round the long left-hander, like corner 7. And that gained me 2.5 seconds a lap, and it was tremendous to be able to find those gains. To be able to put in consistent 159s. I must have done 20 laps under 159s. I must have put in 20 laps under 2.01. And it was it was really good. It felt really good to do those miles and get those laps in. Really good. It was a good end to what started off as a bit of a grumpy, miserable day, really, for a race. I've got to go and download a couple of skins. JB's been working hard today. He's made some skins, so let's go and find those. Why did that skip over there? That's not good. Come on. Here we go. What's that one? We've already got that one. It's the Porch. The 400R track day car. What's that for then? We've already got that, which is cool. This is one. This is the new one. We got that, haven't we? Collection yet. And then this one. No, we've already got that one. I didn't know he'd published that. I thought he'd done that one slightly different. I thought there was a new one slightly different. And that's somebody else that's making Widdowmaker skins, look. Using my Widdowmaker logos on my skins. That's really interesting that they do that. Well, there we go. So we got the new Porsche one, and that one there, I don't know when I downloaded that, but I've got to put that one onto that car, haven't I? We'll do that now. We'll go and do it. In there, GT Auto. Well, I did get 20 minutes on this time trial last night, and I managed to set a banker lap. As you know, after the race, I just did it to see what it was like. Give myself I forgot in there. Give myself a little bit of a taster, a little bit of flavour of what it's going to be like tonight. And oh my lord, did we fully get a flavour of what's coming? It was a bit of a rude awakening, to be honest, wasn't it? Come on, why is this not? There we go. We're going to change that skin to that one for any more 919 racing we're doing towards the end of the season. There we go. I do like that. Very much the Widdowmaker logo livery kind of thing. I'm gonna have to steal some of these designs for t-shirts, aren't I? That Widdowmaker logo is epic. I do like that. We're definitely going to be doing that. I just point out as well that the total has moved. So thank you very much, whoever that is. I'm going to look and add your tickets to the bin for the prizes. That's great. It's tremendous that it's moved up a little bit. Thank you very much. For anybody that doesn't know what we're doing here, we are preparing for we'll be finished now. We'll have been finished about 5 hours, and I'll probably be asleep in 3 weeks' time. We're going to do the full Le Mans 24-hour race, but within Gran Turismo. There are now 10 teams lining up to do this. 10 teams of individuals, 10 teams of, what would we call them? I'm going to go for the word psychopaths who are going to do it on their own. These solo guys, after yesterday, we've got to do that 6 times. What we did yesterday, tremendous stuff. Absolutely tremendous. So, we did an 8:04 last night, just in 20 minutes, just to get our heads into it. We are going to choose our own car. We're just going to go in. I'm not going to look at the times yet. I'm going to go and get this skin. No problem, Chris. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, you get some food in, and then we'll go through it, my friend, and we'll have a crash through. Thank you, Mr. GTR. Appreciate it, buddy. Look at that. We're 26,000. I'm just going to quickly exit this, and I'm not going to go and show everybody's times off yet. I want to give respect to those people who have already done this, and I want to let them know that I'm coming. So, in all fairness, this is not an easy bag of chips to conquer, I don't think. But we're going to see. We're going to see. So. I know last night I was tired, but there's no excuse. No excuse, but let's see. Come on, move down, you're fine. Let's see how it goes. It has to whoop over there before it goes down to collection. There it is. Now he has put me some wheels on, but we're gonna see. They're not the standard wheels, has he? But I know JB makes a positive check to confirm that the wheels don't make any difference when he changes them. So let's have a look and see if there's anything else he's gonna. Yeah, we can put more aero on. We're gonna do it. Whether it actually has any effect, we'll be waiting to see. But oh, look at that monster wang. We need to have that in our life, don't we? We really do. You can't not have a Porsche without a wang. Last night was tremendous. Last night was hardcore epic. Wheels, this is the challenge. So these are the equipped wheels. They've got a nice little bronze lip on them, look. But let's see, there is a wide fitment and the offset can also go wide. Now the question of how much that is changing things. Good evening, Olive, welcome. Now we could go to standard as in a wheel and move them wide, or we can actually we can make them wide. So that means more contact patch in my world. 18-inch rim, 17-inch rim, 16-inch rim. 17-inch rim will give us more tyre wall, more flex, more heat, one would expect. And we'll just have to see. We'll have to see if they make any difference. Rolling radius, 18-inch. They're all going to be the same rough rolling radius, aren't they? It's just that the wheel's going to accelerate slower if it's a bigger wheel. If it's a smaller wheel, it will tend to ripple the sidewall and it'll spin faster. Just have to see how it goes. We just don't know, do we? So that's us. That's the car setup. Did we put a roll cage in it? I don't think we did. Didn't think we checked. But and now before we dive into the time trial, I'm just going to do my due diligence for the day and just do my GT Amiga little bits and pieces. So this is a GT Amiga rig. We're going to talk about the things I've done today to this rig. So I now have another seating position. I've added the foot adjustment plate to this rig. So I now have a multiple point fixing position for my pedals. I can tilt them down at the front, up. I can bring them up at the back. I can move them in any sort of plane, and I can also slide them further away if I want to. So just like your seat has got a runner underneath, the pedals now have. Some of the feedback that I read was that the wheel actually becomes a little bit mobile. Sorry, the pedals become a bit mobile and you can feel the motion through the pedals. But I actually can't. I've got this wound down really quite hard. So with that being the case, I'm just going to do my GT Amiga advert as I would, because I'm a GT Amiga affiliate. And let's take a look. There you have it. So yeah, if you want to go shopping at GT Amiga and you want to use my code WIDDOW, WIDDOW, you can purchase almost anything sim racing related that you want there that they can offer. So they've got race rigs, they've got race chairs, desk chairs. They've got steering wheels from a different brand called Moser. They've got pedals, different types of steering wheel, different base units, etc. They've also got different types of rig, just the profile rig like this called the Prime, or they've got the Prime Lite. Anything you kind of want to look at, go and take a look and use my code. You'll get 5% discount. So on to... I didn't press that button. Oh, we're going to give away 5 memberships today as well, folks. So if you're on and you're chatty and you're going to get through the process and you're going to be part of the membership going forward, then please do get involved. Speak up, say hello. The more you interact, the more chance you are of getting that membership. Just want to look at the skin that JB's built, and then we'll drive straight in. 20 minutes beyond the start of the stream. This is one thing I don't particularly like about this era of Porsche. I think the interior is absolutely horrible, and it carries on through from, like, what is this, an 84, 85, 89, something like that? It carries on through to the early 2000s with the white dials, and it just looks a little bit, don't really like it. So I know the Porsche isn't for me when it comes to buying a Porsche, I don't think. But is it 95? Yeah. So in terms of these kind of Porsches, To sit inside, I'm not overly appreciative, but as a car, very, very good. A more modern RS3 I would take, I think. Something with a digital dial and a better looking dash. But those 3 gauge pods with the white background, they're not for me, I'm afraid. I don't like the look. So here we go. We're going to dive in. We're going to use our own car. We don't need to select a car, do we? We've got it all. It's 300 brake horsepower, 295 horses. And let's have a look at the ranking board. So, total respect to... Oh, Sam's been out and playing. Look, 738,542. Well done. It could be. It could be. It could be. That was blue, though, wasn't it, in the Bad Boys? Space Cow up there with the 739. Sam 0.6 seconds ahead. I don't think we're any surprise. As now, my friend, you got in there early. I think you were in there like day 2, maybe day 1. And that's tremendous. I noticed Neil's moved up a little stitch. Gold today is what? Gold is 742,991. So there's a few people in there now, down to 6th. Froggy and Mixer. Itchy My Balls is almost there. Mickey. Seb's pushing his way. Mr. GTR on the way. Big Popper's on the way. 420's on his way. That's Hayes. JB is on his way. I have to thank JB for the skin today. It's lovely. Ollie's on his way. Mr. Dirt Ollie, that is. Olive is on his way. Mr. Sphinx is making hay. And there we are, sitting down in 29th place. And we've got to make a little move on that. Was it black? Yeah, okay. It looked navy to me, like the dress. Settings, assist, traction control 1, weak ABS. Road car kind of feel. I think that needs to be default. But we'll look at that in a little while. I've got ASM on the counter steer on strong. Steering wheel wise, the only things I've got, and I probably want to find some more road feel, and I probably need to do that today, you know. So controller settings, I've got force feedback max torque 3, force feedback sensitivity 10. And I could probably go in and dial a few twiddles later on the controls. We'll probably do that. I won't get the laptop out. I'll do it from the control on the steering wheel and see what we can do. So let's make a start. Let's go and work our way through this. As we know, folks, I like to try and give this a bit of a stab. And if we can, we'll take some tips and advice from you as we get closer to the death. The death? I haven't loaded a ghost, have I? What an absolute nump. Absolute donut. So my immediate thoughts about the pedal position is the pedals have moved significantly. And they've put my knees just a fraction closer to the steering wheel. So I've tried to push the pedals away a that little bit. And in doing so, the stretch on the pedal, the throttle pedal, is just going that little bit further forward. So I've had to tilt them back a bit. Which in turn takes my knees closer to the pedals. Which is again a frustration. But I'm actually liking it. What I don't want, and what I do realise from yesterday, is I had no knee pain or arm pain whilst I was driving, whilst I was rattling through. So I was really happy with the position yesterday. Today we're going to find out. We're going to have a good 3 hours at this, and we're going to find out if this is going to be any good. So we've actually got some Civic times there to go against. 7:44. What were we saying the fastest time was? 7:42 something. So if we're struggling, we can actually go and race the Civic if we want to. But let's see where we go. Let's go and dive in. What I have done though today, not just with the 742.911 yet. What I have done today, I haven't just added this pedal adjustment plate. I've actually added new rig monitor mounts for every monitor. So the monitors are now moved up, and I can actually see my fuel and my optimal, and I can see all them now. I think the monitors are just a fraction too high, maybe 1.5 inches. So I think I need to move them again, but that's not too much of a trial. We'll get that sorted. And hopefully, I've got no foot cam, you'll notice. No brake cam. How is that a thing? Wow. We'll get to the point where we're just going to run laps, and we just have to be aware that if I die on the first lap, I'm just going to go back and try and do it again, because my left-hand monitor has just gone off, and that's the one with the chat. Why has that just gone off? What's happened there? Why would that go off? Huh? I'm talking about monitors. Top one's just gone off now. What? Please, folks, let's not be... There we... Right, I've lost the chat that's on that screen now. Where's my mouse? I've lost my stream as well. That's unreal. I don't want to be on that. Come on, stream. Come back. There we go. We've got that back. And then we've got to go to that. This shouldn't happen as I'm just slowly easing in. That's slightly frustrating. There we go, it's back. Right, let's get back to it. Last night's car was a yellow one, so we'll see the difference until we get past that time. Now, I was really excited about this time trial. Seeing the Nürburgring, my first thoughts were, oh my god, not again. And then getting into it last night, I realised just what a trial this can be. So let's just get around this lap. Let's get it done first time. I'm gassing a lot, I know. Ooh. I think that ABS week is working against me. I think I need to put ABS default. We'll find out. I'm going to try and let the car roll a little bit rather than attack the corners. I'm going to let it coast through. See if we can stop the car sliding so much. We've got to brake in a straight line if we can. The Ghost is 0.9 seconds ahead. We should have been in third gear, I think. Oh, you can't recover that kind of slide, can you? That's horrendous. Yeah, let's go and do it. Let's put the deep brakes to the other one. Not comfortable with that at all. I knew that from last night though, didn't I? I think. Let's see if it makes a change. Might have to adjust my brake saturation because of it. When the car tyres hit that grass, it just wants to go straight on. You did gold on the first night. That's tremendous, as I remember seeing it, and it's like, well done, mate. I remember seeing it. You were like, I think when I first saw it, you were maybe half a second behind it, and I thought, he's doing tremendously well. And then next time I looked, it was gold, and it's like, oh Christ, well done. I know how you love the ring. It's always been your calling, your mecca, your go-to, your the one that you learnt the game on, and I know you absolutely love it. So I'm so stoked you've got there, pal, and especially so quickly. It's just like tremendous. what I start to realise is I might have all the gear, but I've got nowhere near the speed of certain people. You know, it made it so clear to me yesterday with those 4 hours. I've got such a long way to go to be fast. Oh, I've lost it. Just couldn't get it back. Once it had gone, it couldn't get it. No, mate, we can't do a 4-hour race here. Never again. Ever. No, mate. Not a chance in hell. Oh, steering wheel is just not straight. I don't know which way around it goes. Christ. No, don't ask me to do a 4-hour race straight after 4-hour race. The answer's going to be no. Of course we can, mate. One day we can. If you're going to race with us again, we'll do it. I know you don't want to at the minute, but one day we'll certainly, when you come back. We could do that on the next off season. When we're not doing we could do it as a special event, can't we? 4 hours of Nürburgring. We don't need sponsorship or anything to do that. We could definitely have a good crack. It'll be the long version. Maybe. Be a long race. But I think that's something we should probably try and do as a group, you know. A little long league. You know, plan them all the way through the year. Some of the big circuits. Big endurance event. I'm surprised you didn't join us yesterday for the 4-hour race if you weren't busy. Maybe you were. Yeah. I have absolutely no issue with doing these long races. No issue whatsoever. I think they're very enjoyable. I just hope people don't put so much pressure on themselves that if they crash in the first 2 laps, they quit out. It's not about that, you know. Yeah, fishing, happy days. It frustrates me every time somebody quits so early in the race that, as we saw yesterday, that we saw it on Tuesday, that, you know, there's so much of a race to come back and to earn from. And I'm not having a pop at anybody deliberately there. I'm not. It's just that I know people get so passionate, so hyped up. 12 laps, yeah. Think about it. 7:42. I braked so early. 7:42. You're gonna do what are you gonna do? 7 laps in an hour? Maybe 8 laps in an hour. So instead of doing the 120 laps that we did yesterday, we're gonna do best part of 40 laps. Well, no, 32 laps, 33 laps. 33 laps of the ring. On 1-to-1, on race tyres. It's going to be tremendously difficult to get. You know, you're going to be, as long as you're honing the fuel right and getting the lap length right. Wonder what card you want to use then? If we're talking a 4 hours of Nürburgring, what car do you want to use? Do we... Because that'll determine how many laps we do, won't it? The speed, but do we want to use something racy or do we want to use... You know, the biggest thing about the track, when you've done thousands of laps like I have, you know the track. The hardest thing is the car. Learning the car and how it'll drive around the ring is the thing to really get your nose into. That's where the difficulty is. Because I can't work out where this car brakes, where it stops, when it wants to stop, how it wants to stop, what the turning is. I know all my braking points, I know the usual ones, but this car just wants to fight me on the usual spots. German GR4s. Ah, we're losing speed out there, look. I'm going to take a second at best off this time. That's just horrendous. I've got to take 18 seconds off this, man. How the hell am I going to do that? We've been here before, haven't we? You don't get a certificate for this one, though. You just get 2 million credits. That 2 million credits is not enough. You know, it's not enough for this. Gradually. Self-respect in abundance, yeah. Absolutely. I think I came out of yesterday feeling quite happy about my second half performance. And I felt good about it. You guys know I've never made out to be that I'm fast. All I do is have a process to get gold and get through the license tests, get through the circuit experiences, learn to be that. Racing, I'm not the greatest person. I'm no aficionado on how to go fast in a race environment. I know I've got my craft, I know how to race, but I'm just not fast. So racing around people, I'm not fast. I make mistakes, I clip people, I bump people, I go off the track. I've got a wheel that likes to mess up on me as well. But the point I'm trying to make, and it's not self-ingratiating or anything like that, there's nothing to join, buddy. It's a lap time challenge. There's no server, but you're more than welcome to join in the chat. More than welcome. So the thing I'm not good at is racing, and I'm alright racing the AI because I can bump and grind them, you know. But I'm happy if I get top 5 in a qualifying, and I'm happy if I finish a race top 5. That's really where my sights are set currently. And I've already announced that what I'm doing after Le Mans, my main driver is to get to a plus on the dailies, to get that damnation. Oh, we made it, we're safe. Swine. We might as well complete the lap though, haven't we? Can't believe that it didn't do us until later. We're ahead of the game. We're ahead of the yellow car. Look, the ghost. But those 10 laps at 1:59 are 2 seconds a lap faster than the fastest, 2 seconds a lap slower than the 1:57s that the faster guys were doing. And I will take props from that. In fact, that I did manage to get consistently in the 59s, didn't I? And I was talking to myself about doing slower laps. So yeah, I appreciate I am, but I needed to do that from the start of the race and understand how to do that from the start of the race. So yeah, we've got a long way to go. Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's where I think the inclusion of 420, and I don't really want to talk about a team-based environment, but the guys in 420 themselves are tremendously quick, and racing with them is going to help me improve it, and hopefully help the guys around me improve as well, because if we remember the reason why Widdowmaker Racing sort of the Tuesday night, Friday night league came around, it was to get a different place to race other than dailies and give people a better satisfying race of an evening rather than going out and getting hammered to death. So if we can find a place better, if we can make the place better by developing our skills and using it to get better, you know, we'll do it. We'll become faster. And I just don't know how long that's going to take, whether it's going to be GT7 or GT8, or whether I have to start bringing in more games to get my skills across different games into my racing, you know, because I'd recommend that everybody races more than just the one game. GT7 itself is really, really good, but it's just one facet of what's out there. Yeah, it will. It's well said, actually. I top 5 among faster racers is better. But you know what's going to happen, and this is what I said from the start. When Widdowmaker Racing was evolved, I was probably top 1, not top 1, I was probably top 3, top 4. And then over time, the guys that joined, that amalgamated into the Widdowmaker Racing thing, have just got faster and faster and faster. They've pushed me further down the park, because yeah, it is all about getting better, all about getting quicker, all about developing, all about learning. I think this outlap here, my yellow Ghost, is going pretty quick at this point. I generally think I got that outlap pretty decent through there. This is where I need to capitalise and start to pull away from the yellow peril. Custard and mustard. Did you know there's 3 types of turd? Here's a JB joke. There's custard, mustard and you big shit. So yeah, we're going to leave the custard mustard behind. Just starting to learn how this car handles. And I know if we can get a replay from Sam, we'll see him dancing on the brakes and making the back end of the car spin and swing. And oh, shish kebab, we got it, we held it. Oh, we did just, wowzers. There was a little bit of brake application there just to bring the car under control. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky to just read the chat, so bear with me sometimes, folks. I apologise. I've got a set of Corsa on both platforms, but I've not played it as much as I should. So I love the opening series on Assetto Corsa. That first bit of play where you go to the Lamborghini racing school and then you go out to your first lap, your first race. I find that absolutely brilliant. I really enjoy that part of the game, and I keep replaying it and I don't get any further, which is a shame because there is so much more depth, and I need to spend the 50 quid to get my game updated for all the new add-ons, but I can't do both games all at once, so we might do it and just have a couple of nights streaming on that. But I can see myself actually streaming this all week if I can't get that lap in. If I can't get the lap in, I could probably do this 7 nights until I've actually got this bad boy. Tomorrow night, pretty much definitely. Only 1.9 seconds up on the Ghost, or am I against my previous time? I don't know. I forget whether I'm against my Ghost or my previous lap. Probably my previous lap. What was that? 7:59. Well, that was 5 seconds quicker than my Ghost. Oh, get down into there. Come on, get down on it. What was I talking about? The Mark 1 Escort in AC is your favourite. Oh, that's an interesting call. I haven't played enough Assetto Corsa base game to get through it. I know I've got loads of stuff because I bought all the add-ons and then started playing with the mods. Oh, plant pot, blown it. It's always plant pot that gets me. Always plant pots that gets me. Christ. You've had a proper go, Sam. Look at the time you've put in. I'm having a nightmare. I can't complete a lap. Can't complete a lap. I was talking and forgot, and a plant pot got me. Always plant pot gets me. Hate it. That's why we call it plant pot, because they always keep digging the flowers. Yeah, I'm having a rough time, mate. I'm sore after yesterday. I'm aching. Moan. Get the excuses in early. I'm all right. I reckon I'm gonna struggle. I reckon. I've just got to do what I did back in the days of the Civic and just get into it. Sam's already top of the tree by 0.6 of a second, so if he thinks he's showing any muscle by saying he's going to take a real go at it, he's already had a real go. Sam, you know I've already gone ABS default, and stop giving tips. You know I don't want tips until later, you bad man. You're going to hate my rig now. Can I give you a suggestion, Sam, for... Another monitor's just gone off. The stream monitor's just gone off. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to have to pause. I don't know why. Monitors are going off in sequence. I've done all the eco power settings as well. There we go, it's back. I think it's because they've been on all afternoon, haven't they? So, yeah, Sam, I need to suggest something. I've so you're not jumping on, okay? Happy days. You might want to bring to my house for the race. You might want to bring your base unit and wheel, because I haven't found a solution yet, and I don't think Fanatec are going to find a solution to this software driver issue with my wheel. So if you're all right with bringing your base unit and wheel with you, we should be able to hook it up, and it'll work straight off your drivers. You don't need to configure it from my PlayStation. It'll plug right in. If that's something you want to do, otherwise we'll just have to put up with random disconnects. If you can have a think about that, pal. See what you want to do. Or we'll just go to the G29, because I know the G29 doesn't cut out. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, I think it's the best option. I've fitted all the mods I've got today. So we've got an adjustable pedal plate that slides backwards and forwards, and it's quick move, quick change for angle and height. So it's the same with the seat now. We can rock the seat backwards and forwards. It's just a question of unbolting. It's not unbolting, it's unwinding 4 bolts and moving it and then winding them back in, and you're happy, go. We'll put little stickers on with your name and mine on if we need to do fast change of anything, and it should move pretty quickly. We should be able to do the setup. The only thing I haven't purchased yet is the fast change wheel holder, if you see what I mean. That's another 450 quid. That's to come another time. But we'll have a fully customizable movable rig by then, I would have thought. I probably want to move my wheel up a fraction now. Anyway, yeah, that's where my brain is. This lap I'm really slow compared to my Ghost. Last lap I was 2 seconds up at this point. I went and stuffed it at plant box. I was chatting and forgetting where I was. It's doing me head in. No, it's not doing me head in. I think this is a great test. Yeah, I'm just going to shoot past the Ghost now, I think, here. If I just get a little slide on, we can really gain on the Ghost there, like that. Just stab the brakes and make the car slide, and it'll go round the corners. But it's about... I know Chris was saying, once you've learnt the track... I've learnt the track. I know the track. The bit I don't know is the car. I'm trying to understand how the car wants to work and move. Can't see the Porsche in my mirror now, it's gone. So if I can take 5 seconds off this lap, if I can get it round and do it. Right, we're coming around to plant pot. I need to concentrate and get around planty. For anybody that wonders which one's plant pot is the one on the right. Now we're going to go across the corner of plant pot. Sam will tell you how he's fast, and then we'll tell you the truth. It comes from green blood, from a different planet where there's green rocks. He was fast on controller, you know. Sam's going to answer that question on his own YouTube channel when he gets it going. Ooh. Just need to slow up here because it's where I boofed 2 laps ago. There we go. Can't see the ghost behind me. I'm alright with that. Now this is one of my most hated corners. This one here. Never judge the speed right for that one. He's going to have 100 video series on how to get fast like Sam. What we can tell you about Sam is he was fast on controller, and that's where he learned to be fast. Right, can I get back to the line in 42 seconds from here? I don't think so. We can see my ghost is the yellow thing behind me on the above screen, so he's probably only 4 seconds back, and just see him in the mirror. Just see him. See, Sam, people want to know. People want to know your skills. They want to know everything about how you do it. People, I want to know. He's going to tell you, eat spinach, lots of it. Eat spinach. Smoke a pipe. So that's 5 seconds off. We can see the yellow peril, and we can see what looks like a jam jar police car, doesn't it? A jam sandwich. One thing I've realised, having had time on track with Sam and understanding what he was like on pad and how he progressed to wheel, is that you don't need a wheel to be fast, and it's mind-numbingly obvious once you realise that's how quick Sam is. Everybody that says go and get yourself all the decent gear, you don't need it, you can do it on a pad, which tells me that my ideal of wanting to drive and have it to feel like it's a real car. Look at that swing all over the place. Whoa, that rear wing looks epic. You don't need to spend best part of $5 grand on a wheel and rig and all that lot to be fast. You don't need to do it. Good evening, Mr. Gordon. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well, sir. Right, we're just following Custard, and we're way ahead of our white ghost. I'm just going to brake up a little bit early here, just to check the car for going into here. Let's get it sliding a bit more than it was earlier. Just to get it moving. We've got 17 seconds to find. Which is a tragedy, isn't it? Is it 17 seconds to find? I have got to find 17 seconds. But once you've learnt the car, you'll know the circuit. Hit, miss, hit. Oh, miss, hit, miss, sorry. That's the corners, that's what they're called. That's not my name for them, that's the real corner names. I've only named 2 corners. Well, apart from Az has named a bridge, hasn't he? Yamagawa Bridge. Definitely. Oh, you've got to love it, my friend. You've got to learn to love it. Yeah, as named the bridge Yamagawa Bridge. It's the bridge after the long right-hander. I've named Plant Pot, and I've also named Duffer's Dip. It was Donkey Dip, wasn't it? Not Duffer's Dip, it was Donkey Dip. Even I've forgotten what I called it. Blue paint, there it is. Still ahead of my White Ghost, which is good. Got better pace than the White Ghost. Headlights are on now, coming down here. Still not fast enough to get this gold, man. Still not fast enough. I'm gonna have to learn to really drive this on the edge. Don't think I'm even silver yet. Making a little bit more time through there. Got a bit braver. Oh, you swine! Carried too much pace through there then, didn't we? Oh, gotta learn it. Oh, what a sacre bleu. It's a 95 or 94 Porsche. GTR or RSR, one of the two. Can't remember. It's an absolute shed of a monkey. It really is. What I do know is the Porsches are out of the box are genuinely the hardest cars in this game to drive. Again, excuses in early. Right, this is Plant Pot. Just got to be careful round here. I've frightened myself at Plant Pot. I've already ruined this lap, so this is not going to be any good. But if we can just encourage ourselves with a bit of a slide round here. There we go. So we're going to do all the things, I think, on this test that we've been learning over the last 2 years. The gear change is the enemy of the driver. Use a higher gear than you think to come out of corners, so if you can coast through the corner in a higher gear to get better traction out the corner and you're not aggressively slowing the car down, you don't have to make so many gear changes. You can carry the speed. If you can carry the speed, you're going to do better than if you don't carry the speed and if you slam in. So you've got to brake early for the corners, make the car roll in, and it's all about just being smooth. Well done somebody, Mr. GTR, for posting that up. I couldn't remember what it was. I must admit, I didn't actually look at it what it was. I just knew it was a rear-wheel drive Porsche and I could put a big wang on it. That made me happy. I'm very parched. I need to drink. So if you are having a stab at this, I know Chris is, so if anybody's having a stab at this whilst I'm driving round and I improve my time and I go and check the leaderboard, I will be shouting you out. So good luck to those of you who are giving it a go. And we'll see you doing it well. Good evening, Mr. Winkles. Welcome. Welcome, John. 4 seconds up on this one, so that would see me 7:55. That would mean 13 seconds I need to find. Holy hell. Feels like an age when you say it, 13 seconds, but we've been here before, haven't we? We've done this before. This is not unfamiliar territory. Now the difference between this test and the civic test. The civic test was let's get gold and then let's go 9 seconds beyond gold. That was the big difference to the civic test. 9 seconds beyond. It's like the madness record, isn't it? One step beyond. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Sounds like a car radio on. I sometimes wonder if tunes would help me. Not allowed to play tunes though, are we? A white Porsche is getting away. Need to catch him. I'm going to watch the white Porsche do a bit of a little bit of madness, that's correct. Absolutely. You're watching here and in lobby. Awesome. So we're ahead of the area of peril at this point. I'm going to check up just a little bit earlier here. Just get the car to slide into the corner, carry the speed. Down to second here and make the car slide through here. There we go. Try not to use the curbs. You'll find they slow you down. If you keep it on the black stuff, you'll be quicker. I've left those two behind squabbling a lot, so we'll leave those two ghosts back there, let them fight over the who's faster. .9. Blue paint. Really got into the groove there. That was a better cornering. Super duper. Look at the distance we're gaining on that ghost. 3.3, 3.4. There we go. It's absolutely hammering. Come on. That should say 13. We should be 13 seconds up. Come on, Widow. And for those people that don't know, Widdowmaker.com now exists. take a chance. If you want to, have a look at Widdowmaker.com. You might find something you like on there. Anything you purchase will support the channel tremendously. Everything that is purchased from there gives me the opportunity to grow the channel that little bit more through hardware, etc. We lost a little bit of time through there, didn't we? One mention of Widdowmaker.com and the timing goes out the window. Whoa, that was rubbish. Let's see if we can make a little gain. The white Porsche is chasing me up here. Chris is on his 4th retry already. Have you set a lap yet? Because I know that feeling. Oh, I almost slid that into bad territory then. This gets really good when you've got to about no clean lap yet. This gets really good when you've got to what you think is your fastest and you're actually racing your ghost. That's where you start to really learn this circuit, and we're on our way to there at this point. We're on our way. We're getting down to it. We'll soon be putting consistent laps in without putting red toes, red lights up, red numbers. We'll avoid them. I've had to break that extra one because I was going to head off the circuit there. 7:55 is where I'm trying to get to this lap. If we can do a 7:55, we've equaled that bogey lap, so we'll do that. Got to learn to banzai that corner. Don't think that was second gear. I think that was a 3rd gear corner. But we're doing okay. Got to find the turning point for this corner. If you can hook that inside line, you can get this right round that corner full flat, and we did that this time. This might be a 7:53. You never know. 11 seconds away. Oh no. It's 7 seconds away, isn't it, where we're getting to? Oh, cripes, we've got that song to go. Yep, all the memories, all the reminders. Come on, Widow. So optimal 7:51 at the moment. So there's the 53. Now we're definitely racing a white ghost. I was going to say racing. Definitely racing a white ghost. Put that yellow ghost behind us. Come on, Widow. Use the ghost to get faster. Now we got to chase the white one. We know where we made some mistakes, don't we? We do. That ghost is about 0.7 of a second ahead of us at the moment. We can banzai that corner by putting the left wheels on the grass. Oh my lord. We need to do that again. 1 second down. We can gain that back. There's no shame in it. Tunes on. It's just, yeah, put the music in your ear. See if that helps you. See if you can do it to music and help yourself along. See if you can just get into a groove. That might help. I like the sound of the engine. I can't do it without the noise. There's often many times I drive my cars on the road with no stereo just to hear the engine, and at the Mini you can't fail to hear the engine. But managed to have discussions about new car with the wife yesterday. She's agreed. She's agreed I can look for a new car, but I can't get one just yet. I can start the process. So AMG GTR, baby. Not a chance. She wants me to go and have a look at an F-Type. I just think that's going to be so old man. And I've discounted all M series BMWs. They are not on the list. Audi RS6 Black Edition is on the list. Audi R8 is not on the list, even though it should be, but it's not. R34, R35, yeah, Skyline is on the list. And this is not YouTuber money, this is my day job money. YouTuber money doesn't pay for new cars. It can't pay for new cars, there isn't enough of it. 1 second down. Let's see if I can. We're 2 seconds back on that ghost. We didn't gain. What, thinking something quick? Just thinking something I can retire in. That's why I want an AMG GTR, but I don't think I have the money. I'll be 51 for the new car. I've already refreshed it, my friend. Has it gone again? Has it updated again? End of this lap. End of this lap. In fact, I've got a little... I'm going to do it there. I'm going to do it there. Oh, come on. Come on, little thing. There we go. Oh, it's flying along. Well done, Big Popper. Well done, well done, well done. Whoever you special people are, thank you so, so much. You'll see the total up on the screen. It will be there. It's now gone to 261. So it's doubled in a day, almost. Almost doubled. That's tremendous. Effort. Yeah. That's brilliant. There was... I sent Big Popper a message earlier saying... I wouldn't go RS4, it's not big enough. Just like I wouldn't go RS3, I want the presence and the stature of the RS6. Having owned an A6 Black Edition with the RS6 shell, my A6 Black Edition was an RS6 platform. It just had a diesel engine in it. It looked absolutely epic and ace. The width of the arches were tremendous. Absolutely love it. And I would go to a full RS6 again. I say again, I would go to a full RS6. Love the car. I think it's absolutely ace. Except I followed one yesterday and I hated the exhaust. They were horrible. They were an oval with a split down the middle, and I thought, oh, they're grotesque. So RS7 is on the list as well, unfortunately. But I do like the look of the RS7. It's a great looking car. Ooh, we were so close. And I'm not able to catch my little ghost there. Look, he's just pulling away from me at this moment in time. I'm just not going to beat this time, I don't think. That little instant we had just... Oh, I'm so happy with that total. Well done, Big Popper. I know he's out there now. He's at a motor racing event. He's auto-crossing at the minute with his Make-A-Wish pals, or some of his friends from Make-A-Wish. And I know he's trying desperately hard to get that moving up. So well done. And with the donations rolling in, that's brilliant to see. That makes me feel good about what we're doing. It's great to see it ticking up. We're at 4% of the total target for the year, which we just need to try and get it going up a little bit. But yeah, if anybody's thinking about doing it, it's enough to think, because I know I'd be happy with one just over 500 brake. They're 460 something, aren't they, standard? But I'd be happy with one like that. So we didn't get to beat the lap time that time. It's going alright, Mr. Brent. Thank you. We're doing alright. The Make-A-Wish total is ticking along nicely. That's growing today, which is tremendous. And lap time's coming down. So all is good with the world. I do need a drink. I'm a bit thirsty, but we're a little bit down on the previous Ghost, so we're going to see that optimal. We're going to see that optimal dropping into the target range fairly soon, I would hope. Ah, you're doing the circuit experience then. There's no better time to be learning this track, my friend, and then get straight onto this. This is the car that's the trick, though. It's not the circuit. You'll learn the circuit on the circuit experience. I don't know, am I close enough to benefit from the tip? Is it give up and go home and just you're not good enough? Go on, Az. I can't ever stop you. You always do. You can't resist. Just don't make me change how I learn to drive. Don't break me with it. Don't make me think, oh God, you're doing something completely different. Turn off ASM. No, can't at the minute. Can't at the minute. Turning on ASM last night helped me tremendously. But when I get somewhere to the point where I'm not improving, I will turn it off. Acknowledged, my friend. TC's already on one. Just got to break away from that ghost and start to make distance. I know it's a rever. You've got to rev this bad boy out. Important braking point is the blue paint on the track surface. Very faint. My pedals just moved then. My brake pedals just moved down as I pushed the brakes, which isn't tremendously good. I'm going to have to go and just have a quick look and understand what just happened. They shouldn't have moved. They're locked into a locking point, and I don't know why they've just taken a dive. So I'm just going to have a pause, have a drink, halfway through a lap. I just need to double check my brake pedals. One sec. I've given him a good old yank. Excuse the phrase. And I need to just... Yeah. It's not right to normally have a break in the middle of a lap, but we'll see how we go. Right, this corner can gain so much more here. And then I screwed it here last time, didn't I? So get the car going sideways a bit. Because I've been driving on the pedals now for probably, what, an hour? Things have just started to move and loosen up a bit, so I've just tightened everything up. It's kind of expected for things to move and ease. First time I've actually... Oh, look at the speed he's got through there. Who is that demon driver? Now, I realised on the last test you can actually use that wall on the left to your advantage. You can actually hit that wall, if I remember correctly. Plant parts. Oy! Look at it looking down the wing of that car. That's absolutely tremendous. You've just got to find the speed. You just got to let the car roll. It's going to let it slide. It will find the corner. It definitely will. You can coax it into the corner, it will get round it itself. It does it. It's trust. Oh, I've got a big message from Big Popper to read that there. What we got? I'm thinking this is going to be a race result from today from Big Popper's autocross challenge today. For those of you that don't know, Big Popper is the first racing driver in our channel, but I wouldn't suggest he was professional. JB's our first professional driver, but Big Popper is our first competitive racer in the channel. In the Detroit SCCA event, he came 2nd out of 10 in his class. Excellent, well done, sir. He was class winner last year, so we've just lost that pace. As long as we can keep with the Ghost, we'll just pop in a new time. Come on, look at him go. We'll look down his wing again. Look at that. No draft off this bad boy. Air cooled? Water cooled? It's got to be water cooled, hasn't it? I suggest it's water cooled. How'd you turn Ghost off? I can't remember on this wheel. Gotta look through the car. Faster finish. 10 seconds to go. Ten seconds. Well done, Big Popper. Tremendous. It's the first event of the year as well, so he's probably a bit rusty from winter, but now I'm going to say this about Big Popper, no matter how much he doesn't like to hear it. 18 months ago, Big Popper was not 2-foot braking. He was 1-foot braking in his autocross events, and I think it's the biggest skill he would ever say he's learnt and transferred from GT7 to his daily racing kind of thing. The biggest skill, which is tremendous. Here's Az's bridge. So at this point we're ahead of both Ghosts. We thought the yellow Ghost was pretty decent down here. We thought he was pretty fast. Got to brake early here. Oh, we've pooped it. Oh, right. Let's go and save that time and let's do what Azza says. Let's turn the ASM off. Let's see if that's hampering us now we've done that. I was 4-star ticket, 110 miles. Oh my lord. Still bronze. Top 10,000. Still to bronze. Right, let's see who's gone anywhere. Sam's still top. Az is 71, 741, 906. Is Az? Is he improving his time? Neil's moved up. Is it still 991? It's still 742, 991. So just 6th place is in there. Mr. GTR's there, look. We were 29th. We're up to 23rd. We're just behind Olive. Sphinx is moving up the table, look. Red Desmo's there as well. 801. So we're coming in. We're getting there. Assists, ASM off. Let's see what the difference ASM does make. We're gonna have to exit all the way out and then come back in. We'll have a drink. Did I save the Ghost? I didn't, did I? What a complete fudgel pud. Do you know how bad that makes me? I'll kill myself for that. That does my head in. The first thing I was supposed to do was save the ghost. What an absolute donut ball. Oh, Smurf Bandit. What the hell are you like, you nugget? I'm still stuck with my 804 ghost. Christ alive. Oh, well done, Olive. Keep pushing. Right, I'm back to my 804 ghost, so we've lost all that learning. We'll see if ASM has changed anything. ASM helped me so much last night get that first lap in. I've got no ghost. Oh, I hate these ghosts. They're doing my head in. Why have I got no ghost? It's because I've changed the setting, haven't I? Hats off. I don't have a hat on. Thank you there, Brenton. I know you got to spend them. There we go. We've got a ghost back. So I've got to learn to drive the car again, which is going to be a frustration. And without the faster ghost, I've just set myself back an hour. Oh, I hate it. Now the car's going to slide around a lot more without ASM. I'll probably be able to control it a bit better. Don't know. Look, I hate it. I don't like it. Don't like it. Back to ASM, I think. I lost my ghost because I was trying something I don't agree with. Yeah, I don't have one to hand, I'm afraid. It's too hot. It's way too hot. It's 26 degrees in my room right now. And I've got the aircon on. It's not that you've been scammed. I have not set up for it. If you'd have told me 20 minutes ago when you joined the channel that you wanted to do it, I'd have done it. I have 0 viewers on Twitch. 0 viewers on Twitch. Widow, I'm about to do it. Do you want to get a hat ready, mate? You've just come out of the game. Get yourself a hat, and then I'll make you wear a hat for 1,000. Didn't cost you anything. I've got 4. 4 whats? 4 hats. I've got 4 viewers on Twitch, have I? I can't see them. No, there's 3. One's left. One's left. One of them's me. Yeah, one of them's left. And one of them's me, so I've technically only got 2. One of them will be... One of them's you, so there's technically only one more. I never understand that point about how Twitch does that kind of thing. It gives you viewing points to watch and to do stuff. Yeah, I can't drive it with the AS. I'm turning it back on. It's horrible. I've got no prediction of the car. No prediction of the car whatsoever. Waste of time. I know I didn't agree with it. I knew that last night. I can get gold with ASM on. Easy. I can't do a lap without it. Another streamer you follow has redeemed $15 PlayStation Network gift card for every... How does that work? He gives you a $15 PlayStation gift card if you redeem 40k channel points. He must have plenty of watchers and subscribers. I've got 2. I won't get any more at this rate. Wow. 817. Go on, Chris. You got this. I'm going to put a 744 Ghost on. Different car, but I'm going to chase it. Yeah, because he earns loads of money from the adverts, doesn't he? Anybody on there watching, he earns loads of cash from the adverts. He can afford to give it away. Right, let's chase that Civic down. Front wheel drive versus rear wheel drive. I didn't realise I'd be able to race against less than 5 viewers. What's he doing then to raise that cash? Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't afford to do that, I'm afraid. YouTube and Twitch have to pay for themselves. I already put far too much money into both those elements to give out extra stuff as well. I can't do it. I'd be bankrupt. I certainly would. Chasing that Ghost down is going to be a right challenge. He's proper ripping, but the car is so much more controllable with ASM on, and it's just like my theory on traction control. Yeah. Again, if you're paying to watch his channel, then if you're subscribing, then it's a great way to give it back. Great way to give it back, and respect to any YouTuber or Twitcher that is able to, in a position to do that. That's tremendous. Yes, sir. Using both. Blue paint. I need to be 2 seconds quicker than that Civic. And I remember what it was like driving that Civic round here. It was knife edge stuff. It was taking risks. It was learning to be accurate. And it took me 3 weeks, I think, to get... Oh, the gold wasn't in it, was it? It was 9 seconds beyond gold. That's where we had to get to. And that gold, that time there's a 44. So I'm probably 47-ish at this point. Had to go a second, the car was sliding away at the front. That's where we lost the time through there. Look, he's gone. Ghoster's gone. You'll see him in the distance. Just keeping him in our sights. I don't know if we can go faster than the Civic down the straight. I don't know. Somebody's just arrived. That's Amiga Slots. Welcome, Amiga. Happy Sunday to you. Is it a holiday weekend in the USA for you guys this weekend? Have you all got Monday off? Over in the UK we've got Monday off. It's our May Day. It's a bank holiday, it's a national holiday. Don't actually know what it's for. Is it Whitsun rather than May Day? I don't know. It's just a bank holiday. There's the Ghost. Oh, this is going to be probably around about the 7:52, maybe. So we're... Yeah, that lighting makes me look much younger, doesn't it? It gives me... It's about 40 years off me. It makes me look about 25. The grey hair looks just like tinted hair, doesn't it? No, well... Yeah, very, very flattering, that lighting. We're going to be changing that. Go back to the Grandad look. Holy Chipotle, that was sliding all over the place. S42's just ticked past. Well, there we go. That's beat that. It's beat that time, isn't it? So 49. That was 3 seconds off that previous lap. Days. 49. 7 seconds. Oh, we're at the 7 seconds away, aren't we? No. We did exactly the same thing that last lap. Need to do a little bit of a catch up. Got your Ghost in rear view, that's what we like to hear. got to find time. I've not got the lap tied down yet. I've not found... Oh my lord. We're off to the beach tomorrow. We're going to pack up a... Well, the missus has already done it. She's packed up a bit of a lunch. Depending on the weather, we're going to jump in whichever car is going to be more suited to whatever the weather is. So, if it's raining, we're going in the Mini. If it's sun's down, we're going to go in our AMG. And we will... I say AMG, it's a CLK. It's the baby AMG, isn't it? We'll have the roof off and I'll get sunburnt to hell. And when we get back, if I haven't got gold, we're going to be back on this tomorrow night. Until we get it. Second down. Let's see if we can... we're going to have to start smashing some stuff and start taking some risks. Really start hugging that line and start carrying the speed like we were doing at Spa. Still losing time. Still losing time. Come on, boyo. I was so much closer to the Civic Ghost coming up here, wasn't I? I'd be happy to use the Civic Ghost to get me to 44. 744 would be good. Acceleration in third gear didn't give me anything. Absolutely threw that into there that time, didn't I? It almost held it, but we lost time. See if we can find some time through here. No, we're not going to be able to. No. Disappointmentis. There we go. We were pushing too hard. We were 2 seconds down anyway, so there's time to be found, but not there. Don't know what you mean, Big Pete. Have I changed fuel map? What have I done? What have I done, Big Papa? What have I done? I don't know what I've done. What have I done? Now, if there was a lol after there or a smiley face, I'd get it, but I don't understand. Are you saying I'm short shifted? Oh, the lap was wrecked, my friend. The lap was wrecked. Okay. I understand now. That's better. Yeah, red lap. Red lap. Red lap. Okay. I'd like to think I could get somewhere near that 44 in the next hour. But it's starting to feel like a bit of a tough one. I'm definitely not in comfort mode. It doesn't feel like comfort mode. I'm always cruise controlling, so nobody should ever feel concerned that I've got cruise control on. Traction control. Good evening, dear Ollie. Welcome. It's your home circuit, my friend. You shouldn't be disappointed. Total respect to our German brothers. Nobody else would dare to build such a race circuit. Oh, Christ alive. Now, that's one thing you've got to learn with ABS default, is you can lock it up. On ABS weak, you don't particularly lock the car up. I'll try and keep with this Civic as long as I can. Let the car go there, didn't we? Too much slidey. I don't want to be inside my Ghost. I want to be ahead of my Ghost by a long way. But we found that sliding the car is where the speed is. No lift here. No lift, no lift, no lift. Come on. There was a tiny lift. Got a lift occasionally through there. Oh, I'm not surprised, but I'm feeling it. My arms are now... My chest here and my forearms are really killing me. My calves are actually feeling it today as well. It's probably a different seating position as well, but yeah, 4 hours, tremendous amount of effort put in. And to anybody that wasn't able to do the 4 hours and they are doing the Le Mans, I just hope, well, you're going to find out what 4 hours if you do it. Yesterday need 5 hours for my 749. Okay. I had to lift there. So I've done 110 miles tonight to get, well, at the last time I logged off. So I've only been at it 2 hours. I'm still bronze, I believe. I don't think I need it, Wilkster. Welcome, Wilkie. We're on my channel now. Now we can discuss. What the hell were you doing? What were you playing at yesterday, man? What were you doing? Letting that Red Brigade have a cup? It's just not right. I suppose you could have lost the last game of the season, couldn't you, rather than let the Red Brigade win something? $7.49 silver. All right, okay, happy days. Yay! I was just getting into that part of the circuit as well. Just getting into it. I so want to go ABS week, but it doesn't work. As Sam said, ABS default is the one for this car. It was the first half. You let the goals in, wasn't it? Thing is, though, when you've done that whole season, you've won the league, you've done the major stuff. Is it any real worry that players switch off for that kind of game? You know, I know they're paid professionals and they shouldn't, but they're excuse me, they're just thinking about European Cup now, aren't they? Having a bit of a break and then off. No, I know that. Yeah, I understand that, Wilkie. I just want to get rid of this feeling of pushing through the brake. I wonder if I can calibrate my brake pedal a little bit. I'll have to come out. I haven't recalibrated my brake pedal for ABS week, and by that I mean the saturation point. I might be able to eke out a little bit more time with better timing. Optimal's at 7:46.914, which makes me feel good as my nose just starts to run like I've got flu. That wouldn't be nice. Oh. Now I know we can be a mite quicker than both these ghosts down here. I want to see the Porsche Ghost ahead of the Civic Ghost. Slugging a bug. I'm gonna go and recalibrate. It's done me head in. I haven't got a place to put my foot anymore now I've changed these brake pedals. Oh, shame. Replay, save. Save best lap replay. So I've gone to top 6,000. I'm in the silver. I'm just 20th now. So just jumped above Olive, just a fraction behind Ollie. Just a fraction behind JB, so let's just calibrate my pedals. Let's oh, they've gone all the way, haven't they? Yeah, this calibration's off. Oh, that's interesting. %62%. No, that's still there. $84. Okay. Interesting. Ah, don't do this to me, you smug hit. Press that button. There we go. There we go. Okay. No, don't want that. Should be able to just rock and roll straight away, shouldn't I? Yeah. So it is close. Ah, oh, you slug. I just let go of the brakes just to try and catch that roll through there. Come on. Have to be ahead of that Civic Ghost to get anywhere near the time. Ah. Trying to win the race from the start. Got to stop this. Got to get back into that groove. Car won't turn. What the hell's going on? goes going on there. Not pushing the brake pedal far enough, I don't think. I'm relying on thinking that the calibration has done something for me, and I'm not pushing it. The brake pedal's not actually pushed, is it? There's no pressure there. I can't see the brake pedal coming up. I'm so far behind already. It's not activating the brake. I'm still within the distance of my Ghost. I'm still improving, so I shouldn't really be kicking myself too much at this point. So slow into there. I think gold is going to be a challenge for me. I generally think it is. I think I'm going to be on this most nights. The car is sliding all over the place now. It feels so different now I've calibrated the brakes. I did do the brake pressure before I actually calibrated the pedal stroke or not. So that's probably where I've gone wrong. That's why it's changed so much. I'm gonna quit out. Do it properly, Widow. 161 miles. Now, calibrate the pedal first. Just do that anyway. So 5% of the pedal is not activating. Can I take that down a bit? So that I get some of that pedal. So that it'll actually give me some pressure from the start. Can I have some of that? There we go. Coffee o'clock. Oh, somebody does coffee at night. I can't do that anymore. I'm not allowed to get told off. Gold? Who's gold? Whoa, too fast, too fast, too fast. Panic stations. I was lucky to save that last lap round, wasn't I? So lucky. Right, now we're chasing the Civic. Let's chase it on down. Line was horrendously wrong. Let the car roll through the corner. We're not chasing the Civic down anymore. We're chasing the old Porsche. And that's the kind of running the Ghost that really helps you improve, is seeing just how fast you can go faster than your previous lap. And that kind of corner highlights just where the extent of your speed can come from. And the fact that you just drifted, hit miss is just mind-blowing. Where the car's all scrappy now. Come on. Hey. That was horrendous. The car slid into there so much. Lost, probably at least 2 seconds there. 1.5 seconds, excuse my nose. Blue. There it is. Didn't get on the throttle quick enough. Lost all that time. From coming after that miss, I just fell apart. Come on. Push on. Tired. Feeling tired. 10:42, just coming up to an hour remaining. Well, that was a bit banzai, wasn't it? Probably could have braked a bit earlier there rather than charging the car through there. I've had to back away from the Ghost. I just couldn't stay under his rear ring like that. I couldn't see. If I'm going to go past him, I want to go past him. Go past him before plant pot. Through plant pot. Lost a load of time there, I've just changed down to second. Oh no! Saved it, but we just need to get a new lap time on this. If we can still beat this, we know we've got a massive improvement there of about 4 seconds. Ah, you stupid clunk. Donut ball. Yeah, I can only race my own Ghost and entering turns and late apexing as much as possible, yeah. It's one of those, isn't it? You're going to find your groove. You're going to find where you're quicker. You're going to find... The Nordschleifer is a... it's an... What's the word I'm looking for? It's a puzzle all of its own. There's so many corners that you've generally got to just find what suits you. There's so many possibilities or eventualities that are going to make a difference. You know, I'm just not the perfect enough driver to be able to... I couldn't coach somebody around the Nordschleifer. You know, it's an enigma. It's massive. I think Big Popper's right in what he says. The spirit of it is just, you've got to find... That's it, enigma, yeah. You've got to find your way round. It's... Sure, there's a fastest line, and there's a fastest line, isn't there? There's one in the game that you could use if you wanted to. Whether it's your fastest line or whether it's the game's fastest line, I don't know. But that's why I use the Ghost, because that's currently my fastest line. Whatever the Ghost does, that's what we've done. That's what we're capable of. Exactly, 100%. Coast and roll technique doesn't always work for me. It's tremendously difficult for my brain to get that to work. But I found it does work on certain corners here. Not this one coming up. This one is all the brakes and then more of the brakes. Getting the car into that corner there is just the trick. It's getting it through there without unsettling the car, hitting the curbs. Oh, the coast and roll technique. That is another enigma. It saves so much time. But I'm just not good enough. There you go. The last time I came round there, I absolutely cruised past my Ghost. I made gains and... rubbish. Absolute rubbish. You're a donkey, Widow. Come on. Ooh! Jesus. It's the car, not the course. It's the driver, not the car. Every lap I want to knock a second off. Oh, my steering wheel's gone. Was that 2 hours? 2 hours 20 minutes? 2 hours 20. Yeah. Fanatec, I hate you. ASM works for me. It makes the car so much more stable. It gives me much more prediction into corners. It makes the car it stops that slide. I know it does slide, but it makes it elbow. I bet. Was your elbow all right driving today in a real car? Was it a problem as well? I did see that Littler won the Premier League on Thursday, yeah. I tell you, the rest of the league must be absolutely junk for a 17-year-old to come through and whoop them. I'm just saying that as a thing, because how can a 17-year-old come through and start to win all these tournaments? What is it? Is there a gap in the top of the game where the professional guys have just been chilling out and taking it easy? Or is this lad bringing such a new talent to the game, I wonder? 2007, yeah, he's earned well over £600,000 this year, plus sponsorships. He's soon to be a millionaire. He's got to lose it in tax as well, but, you know, at the end of the day, he's coining it in. And the other darts players don't like it. They don't like a 17-year-old coming through and showing them how to play their game. It's worse than it was 12 hours ago by far, but the car steering really stiff probably didn't help. Yeah, I can imagine. Right, let's have a good lap this time. Come on, Widow. Bad luck, yeah. I just think there's something missing from the darts game. If a 17-year-old has suddenly got that talent to come in, it's just natural talent, you know. It's not. I don't think you can learn to throw darts like that. You know, not at 17. Some of these guys genuinely are damn good pros, yet this 17-year-old is just going to wipe the floor with them. Is this still the ghost that washes out to the left? It is, isn't it? Just backed off a bit. Mr. GTR made an improvement. You can't knock that, my friend. I just went off the track reading chat. I shouldn't do that. I should be focused and concentrating. I'm losing so much time through here. This is where my precision is well off. My repeatability, my ability to just replicate and be precise is... Stay off the curbs. Advice number 1. Congratulations, Mr. GTR. Any improvement is a good improvement. A few thousand times, yes. I just want to stay within a second of my ghost every lap, and I will just follow him round. I don't have to do anything terrific, do I? I just need to follow him round. I know I've got all the time in the world to do that. I can just trundle around this track, keeping him within my sights, you know, and just keep the power down, keep it going. And we will beat Rosie. You know, it's not difficult to do it. Follow the ghost, man. Follow the ghost. Talking to myself, by the way. I'm not telling that to anybody else. That's just me. Optimal 745, 743. Come on. Come on, window licker. You can do this. Come on, you're just 3 minutes from home. Take it there. Sorry, I'll get to that in a little while, sorry. Probably when I'm going down the straight, I'll get to that one. I'll have to take that in a couple of bites at this point. I think I could read all that in one hit. It looks very valuable information though from what I've just glimpsed. Oh, you slug. I'm racing my ghost. I don't need to do that. I just need to chase it. So looking at the faster guys' times on the leaderboard, it looks like they somehow changed gear faster. Like the physical time it takes to get back on the power looks a lot quicker somehow. Have you been watching their replays then, yeah? And seeing their gear change and throttle application? Because it makes sense. It makes sense. So, here's the thing, right? Fanatec system. If you're thinking about the wheel I'm using, it's got one hell of a long click, one hell of a long pedal throw on the gear levers. So it all adds up. If it takes me longer to pull the lever and to click and activate the gear, a lot of these faster guys are using that McLaren 2.5 or 3.5 wheel. So if it takes me longer to hit the gear and to change the gear, it's going to take it longer to effect, isn't it? So it would make sense that you don't actually have to use these shifters to change gear. I could use the buttons on the wheel and effect a faster gear change. Slug. Go and check my time. So 7:47. And I need to stop for a very quick gentleman break. I know the optimal was on there. That's 200 miles. 7:47. Replay, save best lap. And I need to take a break very quickly. I apologise. Thank you, Mr. Ollie. Let me just have a drink and then we'll get back on it. I still think there's loads of time for me here based on my current setup. I've just got to hit the lines. I've just got to follow that ghost. What am I now? Where am I? Not on the top 10 yet. Chris is improving. Nice one, Chris. Keep it going. 8:05 Chris is at. Let's check him out. There, Heathen Spirit. 8:06 it's showing now. So he's just improved. That's good. He's up to 31st on my list. We're catching Big Popper. which is the important part of the evening. And at 7:47 we are top 4,500. We're a percent away. So let's keep going. New Ghost and a Civic Ghost. We know when we're near that Civic, we're making inroads, but we haven't seen the Civic finish yet. He's 3 seconds ahead of us. So I reckon I could do a faster gear change with a different wheel, because I haven't got such huge paddle throw that this wheel's got. And that's the amazing thing about the equipment, the higher level equipment. The physical setup of the gear is actually better for the game. So things are adjustable. So I'm aware things like trigger responses and button responses are adjustable. So if I wanted to change gear faster, I could probably use the L2 and R2 buttons for up and down, but they're just not as conveniently located, so that would eliminate the pull of the trigger, the lever, and the distance it has to travel. That would be... oh, look how we went off the track there reading that chat. I should probably attack this corner in 6th, but I just have the feel that we need to attack it in 5th. On the brakes all the way around, late apexing, late on the gas. We need to be earlier on the gas than that. This is all we have to do. Follow this ghost round. Follow it round and we're good. We'll get there. Every little... ooh, hey. That got out of control very quickly, didn't it? Right. Now this is where we learn stuff. Because if we can finish within 0.9% second of that ghost, we've got that mistake that we can improve on. And I love it when we get a mistake in a ghost replay, because we know we've got that to come and we can make that improvement and get away from it. Changed gear too often there. That was just a mess up. Let's see if we can finish just within the time slot of that ghost. Within 0.9 and we'll be a happy bunny. Already midnight. Unlucky Olive. Nice to see you though, my friend. Thank you for supporting the channel. And if I can wish you a good week, please have a good one, my friend. See you, my friend. All the best. Can I catch that ghost on this second half? I was really quite quick in the second half, wasn't I? Until that little mistake as we came off. Came down to donkey, didn't we? You're welcome, Olive. You're very welcome. Look how close I am to the Civic there. That Civic is... No. Being so close to that Civic gives me really good vibes. Little advantage there. Come on, Widow. Let's go. Donkey! It's almost as if they're using a physical clutch and is able to shift up much faster and come off the clutch faster as there's minimal delay in being off the power. Well, the clutch in the game is automated. So if you're using an automated clutch, there is an option for that, isn't there? I'm going to just go and double check because I haven't got have I got a ghost to save? No, I did save the ghost and I haven't beaten it, haven't I? So there is a setting, isn't there, for clutch? There is a clutch setting. I don't think it's in here. I don't think it's in there. There is a clutch setting. Where is it? There is somewhere. Is it in your... there is a clutch setting. Yeah, Ollie's auto. So he doesn't have to worry about that. Where is the settings for like preferences for I guess that's actually here. I think there's another place for settings for like auto blip and things like that, isn't there? There's a blip setting somewhere. Where would I find that blip setting? I'm sure I've seen them somewhere, but where are they? JB's read this. I've never read this. I wouldn't have any sort of idea or clue. Settings, car settings, assist settings, display settings. 740, 745 with auto. About car settings. You might be right, Mr. GTR. There might be, and I'm absolutely sure there is a setting somewhere for blip. So when you change down gear, it automatically blips. There's an auto clutch setting, but I don't know where they are. My brain eludes me. It forgets stuff, and I just don't know. I don't know where to look. Nothing makes any reasonable sense to go and look in what I'm looking at here. I'm not... Still drive too carefully. Yeah, that is... Yeah, I think we're all a little bit guilty of holding back at the ring in case you mess up. Now, if anybody knows where that setting is for... I can't remember where it is. I remember when you first start the game, there's a setting it asks you, and you choose whether you want to do it, and then it'll auto blip. I'm sure it is. Good evening, Mr. NW. Welcome to the channel. I see you are progressing nicely in the time trial of Doom. in bed watching for a bit. Well, happy days. I'm only on for another 30 minutes or so, and then we're going to rattle these tickets off and then do some memberships. You was on it and lost it. Oh, good. Good. Yeah. Not entirely sure that it's going to grow any further, the gold time. It would be good if it can stay still, definitely, because then I don't have a moving target, but we will chase it down. We will just trying to stay within the 1 second of my ghost at the minute. And I keep. Lovely power slide, look at that. I was just saying to myself, don't use the curb, you'll be faster. Can't remember how to turn my ghost off at this point. Different controls on this wheel. I missed that chat because I haven't taken my eyes off the screen yet. My apologies. Gold would be 42 flat. Oh my lord. Another second to go. Oh, Gordon Bennett. I'm glad his crystal ball's working. Not working at the minute then. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've frozen. Things have frozen. Thank you for the heads up. I apologise for the lack of service. Oh, we bogged down. No, it was my... I need to get myself a new capture card, I think. I think my capture card is fried. I think it's dropping audio and it's also locking up. I need to get a backup anyway, don't I, for the big event that's coming. So I'll order a new one this week. I'll get a second capture card and get it put in, and then we can always fall back to this one if wheel's gone. Ah, horse poo. So that was 37 minutes since the last failure. I did see a PSN message come through, but I ignored it. It's going to be abuse, isn't it? It's going to tell me I'm doing something terribly wrong. Oh. I didn't quite get there. Okay, understood. Tenfold, Big Papa. We'll see how that works. What have I got in there? Nothing else? Yeah, okay. I'm going to have a quick slurpy drink for the last 20 minutes. Mr. GTR, you'll find out very shortly what will happen. Because you know it's highly likely to do that. I think the wheel would go through the window. I think the PS5 still works on the on the G29, so my love affair with Fanatec is at divorce point. It's a bit bumpy at the minute because I'm trying to give them the benefit of doubt that they're trying to fix it. Oh, you keep losing the car there. Okay, well, yeah, I've not had an issue with braking into that corner. I've had a couple of laps where I've gained through there. It's a bit of a long way. I don't know what else to do, you know. My hands are tied behind my back. They're not responding to the service request. My first thing... Oh, shish kebab. My first thing with the service request was to tell them what I thought. It was probably wrong, you know. It's the fact that it shouldn't... We shouldn't be in this position. It's shockingly bad that they've produced a product that doesn't work. You know, it should work until it turns off. It works for some people, but doesn't work for others. It works for some people using the front port on the PS5. It works for others using the back port on the PS5. I can't put it in the back port of the PS5 because I've got something else in there that needs the back port on the PS5. I'm told I'm not allowed to use an adapter, so I can't put it through the item that's in the back port of the PS5. They're saying it's PlayStation that haven't implemented elements for the wheel. Well, why have you released it? You rushed it out, telling people that it was PlayStation that hadn't authorised the wheel. What they hadn't done is they hadn't made it compatible with the game. Why did you put it on sale, you bunch of muppets? It's ridiculous. If you'd have put it up on the website that this wheel isn't fully functional, it doesn't work with Gran Turismo because it does this. Why didn't you? Be aware this product hasn't been tested. Why? I don't know. They're just so... Yeah, anyway, that's me done with Fanatec. Yeah, nothing to say. They're in a cesspit of their own making and it's their own fault. And that people believed and trusted the brand and they've absolutely smashed every single one of their customer in the face. Yet there's a whole group of people standing out there saying Fanatec are brilliant, don't slag them off, they're brilliant, they're ace. They are a bunch of twats. They're twonks. They are a bunch of robbers. And I wish I'd known what I know now 12 weeks ago, 16 weeks ago. They were going bankrupt for a long time. They were in trouble for a long time. You know? Now, I don't think we can all be like Az and take this to gold on the first day. I don't think we can all be that skillful. I've got no intention of making friends with Fanatec. Not at all. I would happily be an affiliate for Corsair, but they'd understand my passion and feeling that it would have to change at Fanatec. I'm so glad they didn't take that the owner of Fanatec back on, because it's his way of working that has led the business to where it is, and it's shockingly bad. Yeah, I'll still have people come on my channel and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. It's me. You've not set the wheel up right. You've not configured it correctly. It's down to you. It's your fault. And it's like, okay. Happy days. Yeah, I know Az did. I know Az did. We can't all be like Az and go and do it on day one. This is going to be hard grind. Az has done thousands and thousands of laps of the Nürburgring in other games and this one, and it's his favourite track. Az has got an uncanny skill here. He's an exceptional driver, and he always will be. So we can't all do that, and some of us won't probably get gold here. And I say us because I don't see it in my future. I don't know what Thrustmaster and VR have got to do with each other. What's Thrustmaster got to do with VR? I'm going to try and tap GT Amiga up for a Moser kit. I'm going to try and switch to Moser. And I'll happily sell this kit at a loss and go to Moser. And I'll get it at a discount through GT Amiga, and I'll be fully on board with GT. Miss hit miss was throttle coast throttle that time. There was no braking. You had to turn ASM off. Yeah, Az has told me to turn ASM off, but I can't get the car around the track without it on. I can't do a lap. I can't get through the first 4 corners. And Az switched off, I think, when I said I couldn't do it. But I want to go as far as I can with ASM on, and then potentially turn it off and learn to drive the car. Oh, I've missed the braking point. Flipping out. Twat. Hey, Mike. I wasn't concentrating then, I was chatting and reading chat. I was just miles away. I forgot completely that the braking point was the blue paint in the middle of the circuit. And, but yeah, as said, turn ASM off just as I was on with like 3rd lap, 4th lap. And this is what kept doing when I just kept doing that without ASM on, and Az went quiet. I haven't seen him since. He hasn't spoken. I guess he's gone to bed because he was up early fishing, I guess. But, nobody should ever take offence that I don't take their advice. I feel good with ASM on. It feels like it's helping me get round the course. Yeah, we've got a member of the crew here that uses Moser. It's not a problem. It's it'll be fine. Well, I fully understand about Fanatec's system being driver within the base, etc., and each wheel having a driver, because they're all computerized equipment. They've all got their own bit about them. But I just can't believe it doesn't work with the product it's sold for. You know, what if I was to switch back to my PS4? Would it work with the PS4? Is that how to get it to be stable? Try it on the PS4, see if it works on there. That might be a good test for tomorrow night, actually, now I've thunked about it. If I put it on the PS4, will it not cut out? Yeah, it's not primarily, it's not inherently compatible, but you can use them. I wouldn't want a new one. I want it returning and I want money back. Because if it doesn't work on this one, it's not going to work with another one, is it? But I want it all returned. I bought it all as one kit. And that's what they'll be objecting to, is they want to return everything. They'll be objecting to me wanting to return everything, because I've not asked for a repair on my service ticket. I've asked for return full refund, including import duties. Import duties are nearly 400 quid. They've sold me a defective product. We're going to try the PlayStation 4 tomorrow night. I'm going to see if it's PlayStation 4 compatible. It does work on the PS4. It's got PS4 mode, so let's see if it works. No, I'll be leaving Fanatec if I leave Fanatec. If I return this product, I'm not staying Fanatec for love nor money. I'd rather spend another 800 quid and go Simicube. It'd be cheaper to go to Moser, because they don't have a 700 quid pedal set. But then again, if I go Simicube, I'm in the same boiling fat as I am with Moser. It's not PS5 compatible primarily, so nice job, Big Popper. Top 30% or so. No, you 26 out of 153. That's top 15%. Now, big. I don't want to stay in any other gear other than third or fourth through here. I use these gears through here to check my speed and to control the car. steering wheel's just gone very, very light. The car just went airborne, didn't it? That's what it was. Twice. We're trying to hang on to the coattails of the Civic. Lost a little bit of time there. We can still see the Civic, so that means there's a potential improvement on here, which would be a real good way to end this evening. Oh, I've just lost it around the outside of there. What a slobby knob. Talking too early. Yeah, so Logitech they do the G Pro, which was one of my decisions, one of the choices. So I would have been happy to go to the Logitech G Pro. I really would have been, but the two things it didn't give me was an option of multiple wheel use. It also didn't give me the option of inverted pedals, even though I could have modified something to invert the pedals from the G Pro. I felt I was making the best choice. If I'd have waited 4 weeks, if I'd have waited to Easter to make the order, I would have known all about the Fanatec situation. I wouldn't have any issues with what was going on with them. I would not have ordered from Fanatec. Here's another improvement. Happy days. 46.3. 4 seconds away. The Porsche is nearly quicker than the Civic through these chicanes. Happy days. The one thing I didn't want was buyer regret. And even before delivery, it was there looming in the background. Just my brain saying, have you done the right thing? And me knowing me knowing full well that the decision to go Fanatec was the wrong one. Haha, yeah. Unfortunately, Tom, yeah, the stream wasn't on my channel. I attempted to go live on the GT Amiga channel, and the stream key that I was given didn't work. So in trying to get that to work, I activated my channel accidentally, and there is a 47-second video that I haven't deleted yet. And it's not monetized, so anybody clicking on there isn't getting it. The VOD is on the GT Amiga channel. You can find it there, my friend. I have downloaded the replay, and if anybody does want to watch it, I could upload that 4-hour video straight to my channel if we want to, but you'd only see the race from my perspective. I could make a video of the 4 hours with commentary. If I really was going to be suicidal too, I could make a video of that and make some. I think I probably need to, don't I? So I probably need to. Let's have a look. Yeah, so sorry, Tom. The VOD is on the GT Amiga channel if you want to watch it there. You'll see the video. I'm almost in the top 10. I'm just peeking into the front of the screen. Look, we're there in 13th place. We've just pipped to Big Popper. We're just faster than the fastest livery in town. We've dropped Big Popper off the front page, unfortunately. But So where are we? 146.3. 3,600, 3.74%. I'm going to give it one more hit, just one more lap, and then we will go and do the membership thing and spin the tickets, because I know you'll love that on a Sunday night. So one more lap, and we will see if we can just slide one in. Hoping to see that Porsche beat that Civic out of these first sectors. We get a bit loose through there, don't we? We're probably carrying a little bit too much speed, so we need to clean that up. But there is an option because the PC wheel, the Xbox wheel works on it as well, so you can buy both of those wheels, but there isn't much of an option. I'm led to believe they are developing new wheels. Yeah, it's only 2 million credits, isn't it? It's a lot of work for 2 million credits. It's a lot of work. But out of respect for ours, I'm going to try and challenge him. Gotham, was it? I can't remember what it was called. Gotham Racing or something was the first version of the Nordschleifer I ran. And I've had this secret passion for the Nordschleifer since then. I do find it a really interesting thing to try and beat. It's not about the credits. No, I could earn more credits going and grinding Le Mans. But this is a mano-a-mano one-on-one challenge. This is not like Le Mans. Le Mans is the endurance thing. The circuit for Le Mans is not that challenging, is it? It's not got this. It's not got silly amount of corners. It's not got, you know, the breakneck, almost kamikaze situation sometimes where you're accelerating into a corner full bore, knowing full well there's a corner coming up and you've just got to do it because it's fastest. No, I appreciate that, Tom. It's horses for courses. You don't have to do them. You generally don't. Nobody's ever forcing you to, but you know, it's a tremendous challenge. We just got the entry into that corner wrong, the uphill right. That was just a little bit wrong. Blue marks. We got on the throttle too early there. We turned in too early for that corner. Look how close the two ghosts are now. So we're definitely in 744 territory. But for those of you that know, we will be back on tomorrow night, Monday night. We will be hitting this again tomorrow, 8:30. I would usually be doing videos and stuff and making stuff, but this I feel has more in it for me. So we will be live tomorrow night in the usual way. Has Chris just improved? Excellent news, NW. Excellent. Oh, you were saying that to me, Chris. Sorry. I was reading the... I was reading the chat the wrong way. No, thank you, buddy. I thought you'd improved. I'm just dropping off this lap with... just... backing out. Need to gain some time here. Need to scale that back for this last lap. I know where I can make gains. It's the entrance to the straight. Look how close I am to that Civic. That's chasing distance. That's fabulous. I need to be there again to be able to chase that Civic and use that Ghost to guide me through. That's where I want to be. Just lagging this one. I'm not able to really get into there to pick it up. Now I know there's gains to be made in this last corner here. Look how wide I was there on that corner. I've got to be within a second at this point. I've got to be within that 0.9. So if this can be a 46.2, we'll end the night on a positive note and get our way over onto the tickets and the free memberships. And anybody that's hung around could potentially get a membership. Lots of chat. There has been quite a bit of chat, lots of discussion, and I thank you all for that. Look at that, the Civic's still there in sight. On the brakes late. Come on. I've lost it. Lost it. Ah, crapola. Ah, never mind. Never mind. I think we've got to save a best rat leap right there, haven't we? Or did we just jump on for that one more lap and we did it? No, we didn't. That's the time we've got, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, did exactly what Mr. GTR did. Just broke that little bit late. Right. There we go. Right, folks. We've got some tickets to spin. And once we've spun those tickets, we'll do the memberships. I can't believe the total for the old Make-A-Wish has gone up. That's fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Right, it's gambling time. What do we reckon we're going to get? It's great looking skin in it. Thank you, JB. We've got 14 of them. We got some 6 stars. No engine tickets, look. That makes me happy. 806 still grinding. Right, well, let's get these 3 stars done and out the way, folks. What do we reckon? Am I just rattling them off or are we gambling? Are we telling us what we're winning? Anybody in for it? Is anybody bothered? Nobody seems bothered. If you're watching on YouTube, it's going to take a few seconds for you to say anything. Because I'm not seeing it. 50k, we got the first gambler in. 50k on a 3-star. Whoa, I like your thinking. There's only one gamble. New drink. Oh, that was so close to that Audi T. 100k! 100k from a 3-star! Hey, Dorian. 100k from a 3-star ticket. That is a whole chipotle and a half. Wow. Holy shoot bananas. Next 3-star ticket's got to be a brake balance on it. Absolutely got to be a brake balance. There was me telling Mike. There was me saying to Mr. GTR that 50k was optimistic. Can you believe that? Let's go again. Mike was way out. I was thinking it'd be a K. Let's go again. Dorian's saying a car. Three-star ticket. 3-star ticket for the time trial car from last week. How? How is that a thing? Guys, you're all under speculating here. This is cash in the bank. Look at that. Cash in the bank. It's my lucky day. Another 3-star ticket. Well done, Dorian. Thank you for the bet. What do you mean rigged? Another 3-star. Let's see what we got. Go on, throw it out there. What do you think we're gonna get? Brake balance. $5k. Somebody said 5k. Streamer's luck. Yeah. Yeah, streamer's luck. Looks like cheating. Not cheating at all. This is how to do them. Save your tickets. We're going again. Mike on his 30k. This is going to be poor, isn't it? Mr. GTR betting big. There is $1 million there, look. But there's a computer. And it's the computer we get. That's a it's the fully customized computer. It's only worth 5k. That USB cheat device. Yeah, that's what it is. 4 stars then. 4 stars at the top. There's lots of these bad boys. I've got 14 of them, folks. Oh, monitor's about to go off. No, it isn't. Tom's saying a muffler. I'm thinking, I've seen 500k off a 4-star. Okay, Big Popper's gone. Muffler. Mr. GTR throwing in with 100k. There is 100k there, and there's 2 decent cars. Oh, we haven't got the lowest money yet today. That's 10k. Easy. 5k. We got 10. Happy days. Another 4-star. Go on, throw it out. What do you think we're going to get? Got some 5 stars. No parts tickets this week, which is really good. No engine tickets. I just don't want any of those other ones. I'm just going to spin it. Mr. GTR's gone in with suspension. Show me the car. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're not hanging around. Oh, there's a McLaren. There's a VGT. Looks like a Suzuki. 10k again. I wonder if JB's still been spinning for his 2 tickets a day. Tom got 1,500k 2 days back to back this week. Very good. Very good. We're going back to the 16th of the 5th. We're going far again. Back to. What do we think we're going to do? 10k, 5k. Another muffler. Don't forget, the more you chat, the more you get involved, the more chance you have of winning a membership. Wilkie's coming in with brakes. You can stop that, Wilkie. Putting the brakes on. Let's have one of them cars. Come on. We'll have the Supra. That's a Supra 19 or a Supra 20. One of the two. It's a 19. Happy days. That could be an option for a car for me, you know. That could be an option. That might not be so bad. Z4 platform, but we'll have to see. It's going BMW, isn't it, really? But that's going to be, what, 60 or 70k in my credits allowance? I would have thought so. It said 70 points, so there we go. Mike's gone parts. Mike's gone parts. Oh, that sore shoulder. Good engine swap in that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. 10k from Chris. I definitely need to move the monitor down, don't I, to bring that camera level down just a wee bit. 100k from Wilkie. Let's see what does. Golden Bat. It's all the cars. It can't be anything but a car. What is that? Oh my lord. A Hyundai Genesis Coupe road car. I'll take it. There's a car in the weekly races this week. I haven't done the weekly races. I've got to do them, bad boys. I'd normally do them on like a warm-up for today, but... Golden bar. 100k you mean. Got you. Understood. 4-star ticket then. The last 4-star ticket gave us an option of 5 cars. Can you believe it? Everybody's still throwing in that low offers. Mr. GTR now's banking on the big money. 6 points and a 12-month ban. Don't tempt me with that. That's why the Mini's got to go. The Mini is suicide for the driver's license. 6-star car ticket. Chat is really laggy today. Is the chat laggy, or is it the fact that you're all on YouTube and Twitch is just way quicker? And it's also restreaming through Restream, the chat. There's a 6-star car ticket in the weekly race. Okay, got you. Oh, that was so close. On YouTube, no problem. Okay. 10k. The bank balance has gone up 250k. So that's not bad for being this start of the day, is it? 4-star ticket. This is from the 25th of the 5th. Somebody's saying a car. Chris is saying a car. I'd be quite happy to take a car today. I really would. ECU. Oh, you've gone down in my estimation, Mr. GTR. Let's see. I'll take it. I'll take the Expo. Not a problem. I'll do that. Yes. Definitely. Yeah. All sellable. Need one of them with a Widdowmaker livery on. It's almost a Widdowmaker livery, look. This will be the last 4-star. And then we're into the big money. Chris has said 5k. Mr. Morland said a car. What do we think? Last 4-star. I think this is a good 500k machine. Mr. GTR's batting low now. I think this is 500k. Wilkie, 50k. Let's go. Oh no, there's a Citroen invite. I'll take the money. I'll take the money. 10k. Can't fault it. Now we're into the big money section. We're into where it happens. Going back to the 18th of the 5th for a 5-star ticket. Mr. GTR, bob on. He gets it right, you know. If only I could give it you back. Tom's chucked in with 100. Mr. GTR's gone in with 100k on this 5-star. Wilkie's gone the million. I hope so. I hope so. We're spinning. Mike's come in with 500. Oh, there's 2 cars in the mix here. I'll take either of those cars. We've got the 500k. Mr. Mike Morland wins big. It is like Family Fortunes. 500k, folks. That's in the cash. 30.7 million. We've gone up 750k. In for another one. We're having a good day. We're having a good day today on the old tickets. We're having a good day on the Nürburgring. It hasn't been too stressful. It'll be an Agrapovich though, so it'll be a decent muffler, won't it? It won't be any old tin can thing, cuddly toy. Dusty bin. Engine. Ceramic brakes. Yeah, they're useless, aren't they, ceramic brakes? Mike's in for 100k. Big Popper normally says brake balance, so I'll put a brake balance in for Big Popper as I think he's driving. Here we go. There's two cars in the mix, an engine, a muffler and a Citroen. We take a car. I'll take the F-Type. There we go. We're doing all right today. The F-Type Jagalubi. GR3 F-Type. Yeah. Would I own an F-Type? Ah, she wants me to. Don't know. Taking the car. I'm happy with that. Well done, Dorian. Right, the two big 6 stars. The 19th of the 5th. We're going back a week. And we got that at 21:20 that day. You can work out what time I play. So, car from Mr. Dorian. I think that was for the last one. 1 mil from Wilkie. 100k from Miss. I reckon this will be a Ferrari invite. I reckon. 100k from Mr. GTR, 100k from Mr. Dorian, Mr. Morland, 500k. I reckon this, as I say, Ferrari invite, Lamborghini invite, kinda. 6 stars. There's no invites. There's big money, big cars. We'll take it. Oh yes, that'll sell for her. That's £1 million car. That's a million credit car. That. It's a million credit car. Yeah. Yeah, that's a decent car. It's a rubbish car, but it's a decent car, price-wise. It's no good in the old Le Mans stakes. That's a decent car. It's 3 million credit car. Last one for the day, folks, before we chuck those memberships out there. And let's see who wins them. Last one. Eyes down, full house. This will be the Ferrari invite. Refresh when you're done with your tickets. Oh, this is exciting. Thank you, Big Popper. Cash big time. Let's have a look. Oh, there's some big stuff here. What's that? What is that? That's the Peugeot V. Oh, it's the Zagato. How many credits is that worth? We'll find out any moment when it tells us. Is it going to be 100 tickets? 1,000? It's worth $1 million. Yeah, it's worth $1 million. That's not too bad. We'll sell both of that bad boy, won't we? Happy days. I think that's a fair haul. That's good going. That's been a good 2 weeks. And as an announcement from Big Popper, we are just going to refresh upstairs. Are we going to break the 300? $301. It started, folks. The run to the Le Mans race has really started now. Well done, Big Popper. That's great. I know you've had a massive influence on that, but that's fantastic that we've started. We're now going to have 60 tickets in the bucket now to start winning the prizes. And I can also show you something else that arrived in the post today. We selected the official Widdowmaker mug. It is a thing. It is a thing. So this is going to be one of the prizes for for your $5 jobby. They actually cost a little bit more than that if you were to buy one off the channel. But from Widdowmaker.com, just think, a donation of $5 and you get an option on 3 mugs. Two of them are limited edition, never to be made again. And that is another thing from Widdowmaker.com. I'm going to run a little competition. It's going to be the first competition on the channel. Widdowmaker stickers from the channel. Buy one from the channel. Stick it somewhere cool. And I mean cool. Thank you, Big Papa. I do have a nice face. So if you were to buy one of these stickers, stick it somewhere cool. Find somewhere cool. Take a photograph. Send me the photograph. And if it's a cool place that matches my thinking of cool, and I'm thinking stuck on the side of an F1 car, kind of cool, or at the back of the McLaren garage, kind of cool, or similar, but don't go and stick one on somebody's Ferrari. But if nothing illegal, but if after a certain amount of time, the coolest one will get a prize. So there we are. Right, now we're going to give away some memberships. And I do hope that's what you've all been hanging on for. There's lots of videos to go and watch in the membership section. If you've never been a member, then ultimately you're going to enjoy it. Membership gifting. Here we go. I'm going to give those 5 memberships away, and they are away to you, folks. Here we go. Who's got them? Red Desmo gets one. Fury Brenton gets one. Or Brenton Fury. Jose Manuel Fiera. Pound Me gets one. An Adventurer. Oh, that's epic. 5 people. Of those 5 people, I know genuinely a lot of them visit the channel every day and do a lot of reading, and they do a lot of watching. So a massive thank you to all of you for watching and taking part and being involved. That's going to be the end of the stream for tonight. A massive thank you to all those guys that are donating and making towards that Le Mans total. It's much appreciated. And my disappointment apologies go out to those people that were hoping for a membership but didn't get one. We're going to do that again. I'm going to give all those 10 memberships away again. When we're doing the big race at Le Mans, we will give away those 10 memberships for the month at the Le Mans event, and we'll see where we go. Thank you, everybody. Good night. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. If I can remember how to stop it streaming, it'd be great. There we go.